Good afternoon, this is DJ Johnny at JDM and today I'm going to a really gorgeous place. This is Lymm. It's not far from Warrington, not far from Thirlwall, not far from Greppenhall. This is Lymm and it is the most beautiful place you can imagine. Let's go and explore. Good morning. This is DJ Johnny at JDM and today I'm looking at the lower dam at Lymm and also Lymm Cross. Let's go and have a look. So this is the lower dam in Lymm. There's an upper dam, the big one, the huge dam that you've seen before. This is the lower dam, and the lower dam here you can see the water goes over the dam there, through those holes just through there. Now these holes here are where the brook goes in. It used to be called Bradley Brook, Lymm Brook I think it's called now. That brook continues going all the way through, and the water was used to drive a water wheel which was over the road. Where that tree is there was a huge mill, a big corn mill. Built, I don't know when it was built, a long time ago. It was demolished in the 1930s, so it's not been here for a long time. And just where I'm stood now is where the mill manager's office used to be. His house actually was here, so that's also been demolished. Now the mill over there was an amazing building with a huge water wheel, which was, as I say, driven by the brook, which made corn for the local community and all the like, including Sexton's Village Bakery, which is just next to it as well. I'm sure they will have had some corn from there to make the bread, because that's also a very old bakery. Let's go and have a look where the water used to go for the corn mill. Come on. So I'm here underneath the road which goes through Lymm. Can you see the road above? There's the road. And I'm here where the water comes through from the lower dam underneath. This is now that Lymm Brook or Bradley Brook, whatever it's called. And the water used to come through and drive a huge wheel on the wall here, which will have been where the corn mill is. Where I'm stood now, this will have been the corn mill. And a wheel would have been driven to make the corn for the whole area. It was a huge concern, massive building, and you can see lots and lots of water. Interestingly, Lymm, the name Lymm or Lyme, is fast running water, and there's certainly some fast running water here. Dear me! Jeepers creepers, I can't believe how noisy it was down there. Let's go up the steps and carry on with our investigation of Lymm. So just here at the lower dam is where the sluice gates were all operated. There's a huge structure here, you can see the sandstone base now, but this is where the structure for the sluice gates used to be. You can see where the water used to go down in towards the corn mill underneath the road. A huge structure, and I must say that this lower dam will have not looked anything like as pretty as it does today. In those days, you couldn't see the cottages over the way. Everything was obscured by old buildings and the like. But it really is such an amazing place, the corn mill. Sad it's gone. But on the other hand, it's given a lot more clearance when people drive around this very busy bend. And Lymm has also got a dinosaur footprint. It's very old, from the dinosaur age, and this footprint, which you can't see very clearly in the glass case, was found in one of the quarries around Lymm. Lots of quarry work took place around Slitton Gorge. Remember Slitton Gorge? You saw all the sandstone there. Well, that was a quarry in early days, and when they started digging out, they found fossils such as the dinosaur's footprint. Amazing. Let's continue our journey through Lymm. And this is the dingle. It really is picturesque. Trees everywhere, a really cool place on a hot sunny day. The river is the brook is continuing through there. Whatever it's called, I don't know. Bradley Brook or Slitting Brook, I don't know. You choose. it goes through, you can see it meandering through, and you can maybe hear the waterfall on the other side, which is the water coming from the dam itself. I can't get through today, but that's where the water comes through the brook, all the way down to the lower dam of the in the village itself, all the way on to the slitting mill, and then beyond to the Mersey. Blinky leg. So this is Lymm Cross. Well, this is an amazing building or structure. It's the only Grade 1 listed structure in Warrington. Really, really old. Not a clue when it was built. They're thinking maybe about the 1400s. It could be earlier, whoever knows. It's built on rock and solid sandstone, and then the steps have been built going up to the top. What an amazing structure. And in the 1500s, this was the only structure around in the whole area. There was no shops or houses or things. This was the place. This was the place to come to when you come to Lymm. And we think there's maybe even a market here. And someone says that John Wesleyan, the Methodist guy, once preached here. There's also the stocks. These aren't the original stocks. They've been refurbished at other stocks. But if you did any misdemeanors, this is the place to come. Wow, such an amazing place. Lymm Cross. And if you look very carefully, you'll see an octopus at the top of the cross this year. That's for the Lymm Festival, along with all the flags that you can see around at the moment. The end of June, if you want to come, really great couple of weeks of entertainment, enjoyment, recreational things, car rallies, boat rallies, you name it, it's here. Absolutely fabulous. We come every year, it's really worth a trip. Fantastic. Well, I hope you like my little talk about the lower dam at Lymm, the beautiful, beautiful lower dam, and then where the water used to career down through into the corn mill. Whoa, that huge wheel and all the water gushing through all the way down. Blinky leg. Anyway, whatever you're doing, hope you have a fabulous time, and see you again very, very soon. Bye.